Hey guys, it's Julia here, and I am back with another looking forward. Now this one's a little different because I have never shown a Mac on this channel, I don't think. I think the last time I did was many years ago when I had that eMac, which I no longer have because I actually sold that. But this is a Mac I actually got during the summer of 2022 that I never actually showed. I was going to show it in looking back, but it didn't make sense because looking back was old computers I was getting rid of. And yes, I did show a few new ones in it, but I just didn't want to show this one because I had so much on my schedule that I didn't have time. So I thought, why not show it in a looking forward? So this is a Mac I got, which by the way, just to let you know, this video is kind of both a looking back and forward because I'm actually going to be getting rid of this Mac, but I have some good reasons for it. So I'll get into those, but I am going to show it so you guys will see. It's a MacBook Air early 2015 model. That's what it looks like. It's an 11-inch as well, which is a very small screen because this is my Lenovo ThinkPad L470, which you guys saw in the looking back, and it's 14 inches. And yeah, you can tell that it's, you know, a little bit different. Although the screen is much bigger on this one compared to this. So yeah, this is a Mac and the screen is an 11-inch. So it's a MacBook Air, so we're gonna power it on. So you guys can see it boots up really quickly, but I'm going to log in now. Alright, so I logged in. So the Mac is loading, and I'll show you guys like the information about it and stuff, and talk about it, my experience with it, what I'm gonna do with it, and things like that. And we're also going to be doing something in this video with it. Which that part will probably be time-lapsed. Well, some of it, I'm not sure yet. I have to think about what I'm going to do with it. But you can see the keyboard lights up, which is pretty cool. It's a backlit keyboard. And there it is. So, this is the Mac. I mean, from looking at it back here, it's not a bad computer. I wouldn't say it's horrible. I mean, a lot of Macs are good. So if I go to About This Mac, you'll see that it runs macOS Monterey, and I updated it to the latest version of it. Oh, however, this Mac is stuck on Monterey because it can't run the latest version. I think the latest is Ventura, I think, and it can't run that because this is an older Mac, so it only goes up to Monterey, which is the last version of macOS. It isn't horrible, it's still usable in today's standards. 8 gigs of RAM, Intel graphics. I think this says 6,000. It's kind of hard to read. And this Mac doesn't have a lot of storage. So if I go to like storage tab, you could see that it's only 121 gigs, which basically is a 128 gig SSD, which is not a lot for this. It's very small, and I know macOS, it's better to have more storage because these Macs can easily fill up with stuff. But yeah, if I go to displays, yeah, it's an 11-inch screen, and it's 1366 by 768, so it's not the best screen in the world. And pretty much, yeah. See what's new in macOS Monterey now. But I mean, with this Mac, it's pretty fast. Like, if I open up, let's open up the macOS thing. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, open up too many things on here, but I am gonna open up, like, a few applications. Like, look, it does have the App Store, which I don't know why it just didn't open. It shows my name, so that's kind of a problem. But you can see that you have the App Store. There are app updates, but I'm probably not going to bother updating them. I didn't really use this Mac often. I used it a little bit. I will say that the speakers are really good on it. Okay, I can't show that. It showed personal information in my notifications. There's the battery, which we're gonna check like more information about this Mac. So we can actually check the battery with an app called Coconut Battery, and this will give us more information. Well, no, I'm not updating. Go away. Okay. Battery from 2015, unless that's the Mac. No, that's the Mac, not the battery. But the battery was also manufactured in 2015. I mean, before the Mac, that's kind of obvious. This battery, basically, the health says it's good. I'm guessing the health would either be, let's see, so it's designed for that, but it only holds up to 93. So 82% health from the looks of it. So it's alright. It's not like the best battery in the world, but it's not horrible either. But let's just zoom this out because I'm a little like too zoomed in. So with this Mac, which I think there's another program that actually tells you the exact... This program called Hack and Tool actually tells you the exact CPU of this Mac, which is an i5-5250U at 1.60 gigahertz. I only use this just to check the exact CPU because I was curious to know what CPU this had exactly. But let's see, model. This just gives you a lot of information. I don't know what this is. I think it's like something else. But this gives you basically a lot of information about stuff. It gives you a lot of information that you might need to know. It even says the SSD is an Apple SSD. It says PCIe, so it might actually be NVMe from the looks of it. I'm not sure. It might be. It very well could be. I'm not sure on that, though. But we can check information, which is pretty cool. But basically in this video, what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to be resetting the Mac. I already backed it up. And the reason being is that I'm actually not going to keep it for a few reasons. One, I don't like the screen size being 11 inches because I prefer bigger screens, and I would prefer like a 13-inch Mac or even bigger than that. I just feel like 11 inch is really small. Number two, I really don't need it. I have better computers around. Number three, I'm actually going to be giving this to someone that needs it more than me, which it's going to my brother because he recently gave me an iPhone 12, which I have it just as an extra phone, and it's actually probably worth more than this Mac anyway, but he really needs a computer so that he can, you know, look for jobs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let him have this because honestly, I don't need it. Just hopefully he takes good care of it. That's really my only concern. Then again, he did trade me something, so even if something happens to it, I still got something else in the end from the deal. But I might get another Mac in the future, like a bigger one. It's just, I'm not really happy with this one anyway. I kind of want a different one instead. I just didn't end up being as happy with it as I thought I'd be, because I didn't realize that for me the screen size is one of the major downsides. But another thing is that the battery, even though it's like said 82% or whatever, it just doesn't seem to last that long. And I have used it before. This does tend to overheat at times as well. So I think I'm better off just getting a better Mac in the future and just getting rid of this one. Since I don't really use it, it just sits in my closet. I don't want to have to go through the hassle of selling it. So I'd rather just give it to someone. I don't know when this video will go up, by the way. Maybe when the next Looking Forward does. But because he's going to be probably picking it up soon, I need to reset it, which is what I'm going to do. And even if he ends up not getting it, I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe something else, but we're going to restart it. So I heard you hold Command and R to get to like recovery. I haven't really, done this in a while. Okay. That's what someone told me to do to reset it, so I don't know if that worked. I tried. Whether it goes to recovery is unknown. Okay, it is, I think. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, good. I just don't have much experience with Macs. That's another thing. I'm not really a Mac person, I feel like. But if I do want to end up getting a Mac, I'd prefer to get one that's a bit bigger and maybe a bit newer than this. Because honestly, I'm not super happy with this. I mean, it was nice to mess around with for a little while, but I wasn't going to keep it. So let's do this. Alright, so we're in. Now, in order to do this, we need to first go to Disk Utility. And I heard you have to, like, check an option up here, show all devices. And then, the way they do this is so weird. Like, I don't understand. There's, like, 2 Mac OSs anyway. But I need to go to the entire SSD and click Erase. Call it, like, macOS. I think I'm doing this correctly, but even so, it'll repartition it when I go to reinstall macOS. Oh boy. Okay. So I think it's erased. Container disk, macOS is so confusing. It's completely wiped though. Just the way macOS does this, it's just really strange to me. Like, I don't understand how they do this. If I did this wrong, I think I did it correct, but if I did it wrong, oops. Okay, reinstall macOS Monterey. Continue. And this should probably pull it from the internet. Hopefully. Loading installation information. I hope I didn't break it. Oh no, it's beach balling me. I'm just trying to reset it. And even if I end up keeping it, I still want to reset it anyway, because it was barely used and everything was outdated anyway on it. Alright, drive shows up. Looks like it's gonna work. About 2 hours. What? Okay, I'm not gonna time-lapse this actually, because it says it's gonna take 2 hours, and it's probably gonna have to re-download the entire macOS, which is like really big. And who knows how long this is going to take. This could take a while. Hopefully this is on the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, otherwise this is gonna take a really long time to do. Oh boy, now I have to wait. Okay, well, my internet's pretty fast, so it's probably not gonna actually take 2 hours, at least I hope not, because I don't know if I have 2 hours. But even so, it should be good to go. But I will say, well, I miss this Mac, I mean a little bit, but at the same time, it sat in my closet most of the time and wasn't even being used, so it's not really a big loss for me. Besides, I'd personally prefer another Mac. And if my brother is actually going to use this and not mess it up and actually put use into it, then I'll feel much happier knowing that someone's putting use to this Mac. Yeah, the time is going down, so I'll let this go, and I'll record a video if it's like, when it's like done. Alright guys, so I'm back with this Mac a few days later. It did finish resetting. It took about an hour, maybe a little over an hour. I don't remember the exact time it took because I didn't time it, but we're gonna open it. I did turn it off the last time because, yeah. So, so you guys could see, it's booting up. I turned it off because it started talking and it was annoying me, so I kind of forced it off, which is probably a bad idea, but I mean, it was in setup, so I'm sure it'll be fine. But I'm recording this video because this computer is going to my brother today, so I need to record it kind of early, so I'm a bit tired still. But you can see the keyboard lights up, it goes dim. Honestly, he'll use this computer much more than I will. I just hope that he takes good care of it. That's really my only worry. I'm not going to go through setup because I'm going to leave this to him. But I'm just getting it on for him. So, there it is. It's in setup. It's all reset. It's all good. Good thing it's not talking anymore because, you know, it was being annoying when it was talking earlier. But this is completely in setup, so this Mac is pretty much ready to go. Oh god, it's talking. I'm turning that off. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I should have just done that from the beginning instead of like forcing it off with the power button. Like, come on. I don't know why. Yeah, this isn't on Wi-Fi or anything. But yeah, so goodbye to this Mac. I mean, will I miss it a little bit? But I didn't show this in the video, but my brother gave me this. So this is like the replacement for it. So this is an iPhone 12. Doesn't say, but I can open up the settings and show you guys. I'm gonna just cover up the serial number. This is what he gave me. So basically we're trading, where he's giving me this and I'm giving him this Mac, which, I mean, pretty good trade. I mean, I want to have an iOS device because, you know, sometimes I like iOS better, sometimes I like Android better, so it's just a device to mess around with, really. So, I mean, I guess that's good. So, yeah, the Mac's reset. I'm gonna have to stop the video here as I have things I need to do, but I just want to wrap up the video and say, like, you know, I got this Mac in the summer, used it a bit, not very often, but the speaker sounded really good on it when I did use it, and it did work with my AirPods, which was pretty cool. I'm thinking later down the road I can get a bigger Mac. It's just this one's too small, so yeah. Also, this charger is like yellow for some reason. I don't know why, but like the charger I got is just really yellow. Like, it must be really old or something. But I mean, it does work, so that's the good thing about it. But yeah, probably get another one in the future when I want to. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this looking forward video with this Mac. If I have anything else to say, I'll add a video on, but I think I've said everything about it. And how, you know, I got it, I used it, it was the screen size is too small, and I was either going to sell it or trade it. But funny thing is, I actually got this computer by trading two of my other computers, which is the Samsung and G60, and got this in return. And now I'm trading this for an iPhone 12, so, I mean, I guess I just keep trading. It's easier than selling, so. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye for now. Alright, guys, so a few more things I'm gonna say before the video ends. So, I recorded this video around 3 weeks ago by the time you guys are watching this video, since I'm editing it around 3 weeks later. But let's just say I gave my brother the Mac, and he was all happy with it. A week after he had it, I got a text from him, unfortunately, saying that the Mac got stolen, and I was very disappointed about it because I was expecting my brother to take good care of it, but unfortunately it got stolen as he passed out and someone stole it in the process. He tried getting it back with no success, so unfortunately the Mac is gone. Yes, I still have the phone he gave me, but it's still unfortunate to see that Mac go because I really wanted him to take care of it, but you know, things happen, and I figured that something was most likely going to happen to it anyway, so yeah, pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is in reality. And the second thing I want to say is that I'm sorry for the lacks of uploads. It's just I've been really busy with school along with IRL things. So I've had a lot of stuff to do. I've recorded a lot of videos actually, but just didn't have time to edit them. So I'm hoping that I shouldn't be nearly as busy now, and I should be able to get more videos out. I'm also going to try and upload more videos to my gaming channel as well, because it's been months since I've uploaded videos to that channel because I've just been so busy with everything. But I thought I'd say those few things. I'm going to try and upload a lot more. I'll probably have another video before another looking forward because I don't want to just keep uploading looking forwards constantly back to back. So expect another video as the next video before the next looking forward. But anyways, that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll get another Mac later down the road. Still unfortunate my brother got that Mac stolen, but as I said, there's not much that can really be done. We've tried. So, yeah, it's sad, unfortunate, but things happen. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and bye-bye for now.